Bastard. Hey guys, give them applause, lots of applause going up again, and welcome to the stage, Louise Steele.
Thank you. I'm not going to pull the microphone off. I mean, because I want to put this here because, you know, I like to feel comfortable, sort of keep myself behind something. I spend a lot of time on the road, like a lot of people do in Melbourne, and, you know, I just hate traffic. And it's not the hoons, it's not the tailgaters, it's the fucking My Family stickers. Yeah, you've all seen those. You know, like when I'm stuck on the freeway in the Great Eastern car park, I really want to be sitting behind a four-wheel drive that tells me that the woman likes to shop, the husband likes to fish or have a barbie going. And, you know, they've got 4 kids, 3 horses, 2 cats, 14 guinea pigs, 7 fish. I really want to know that. I sit there and I think, no, you know what? Ding dong, boring alarm. I want to see a car that can show me a good time. People that I want to hang out with. You know, I want the mum to be standing there, great big block of cheese, couple of bloody flagons of shardy or sherry under her arm. The dad's standing there, the mum's on the table partying, topless, with all this stuff as well. Hey, I can do it, they can. You know, I also want the dad to be there in his gimp mask with all his mates, their shirts off too, hairy chests, showing off their great big fat bank balances. God, you're a bit sick. You are. And, you know, I want to see that. I want to see a car I can hang out with. But there's one thing I'm really glad about the back of the car that it doesn't advertise is your surname. Because my maiden name was Alcock. And I had that name for 31 years. So the first dickhead that came along and asked me to marry him, I did marry him. And so I kept his name. I'm Steele now. I divorced him, but I, you know, kept his name, much to his delight. And so I did think very, very quickly for a while whether I should hyphenate it and become Steele Alcock or Alcock Steele, but nah. So anyway, I did marry him. He was the first sort of normal, nice bloke I met. I've been out with a few bad boys. And, you know, he just seemed quiet and he liked to sit in the garden and listen to the birds, drink a glass of wine. I thought, oh, I can do this. Feel peaceful and serene. Felt like Snow White. Got all the 7 dwarfs that came along with it as well. Didn't quite get hers though. Got grumpy, got snory, got farty, got nosy, got cheapy, got cockhead. Unfortunately, I spent most of my life with Cockhead, that man. And I want to talk to you a little bit about something. Sex with... Oh. Sex with my ex... Sorry. Sex with my ex-husband. You know, I used to talk to my girlfriends about it, as you do, and we moan, and I said, sex with my ex-husband. They said, look, lie back and think of England. That's all you have to do. But you see, that was a little bit difficult. I used to have to lie back and think of Phillip Island. See, if I did lie back and think of England, he couldn't get me from Leeds to Liverpool, if you get my drift. It was very, very sad. And anyway, enough of Cockhead. Let's get back to Alcock. So I decided to choose a job which would really, really suit my surname. So I joined the police force. Yeah, as you do. Constable Alcock. Yeah. And I went and did my training, and I spent most of my career actually at St Kilda Police Station, or as they like to call it, St Kilda Police Force. And I spent my time there, and they taught me there, you know, the really important life lessons which are still with me now. Where to get the best free souvlaki, how many beers you can drink and still be standing before you start your shift, and how many drugs you can pull out of the average clacker. Oh, you'd be surprised, honestly. Some days I felt like Mary Poppins. It was a bit like this. Joe, bend over and spread them before we start. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. What have we got here? A lampshade. Oh, a chihuahua. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Yeah, it was very, very sad. And the uniforms, you know, any illusions that I might have had of looking as sexy and gorgeous as Marge Simpson in a police uniform went right out the window as soon as I put mine on. Got the blue shirt fitted, got the pants up to here. Leaves me that much space to put on my utility belt, that wide, something like this. Didn't need to wear a bra, because my left tit was held up by my long baton, my right tit was held up by my firearm. And then you would have the utility belt, gun, radio, baton, bullets, vibrator. You know, well, some of those shifts were long. Anyway, you know, there I would, hat on. God, I look like a... Walk down the street and think, yeah, you know, maybe I can pull this off. But all the time there was little Marge sitting on my shoulder. So, you think you look like me in a uniform, do you, Louise? I don't think so. You look more like Dawn French in a blue leotard. So that's who I felt with. But you know what? I always had the last laugh, because no matter what, go and arrest someone if I saw the slightest bit of a sneer or a snigger when I said Constable Alcock. I would say, oh well, you know what? You're going to jail. And guess what? It's Alcock there too. Thank you.
Louise Steele, ladies and gentlemen. Louise Alcock. Oh man, I hope you have a son one day and name him Stephen Michael Alcock so that his email address can be SM Alcock.
I've got a son called Max.
So he can nearly be...
Well, he could be Max Alcock, but I decided no, he could stay Steele. Max Steele.
Max Steele, that is pretty good, yeah. Cool. Awesome, alright guys. You got one more act in this bracket, so start the applause again, please.